Yo, 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 what's good? This is the Unqualified Gamer, and here with me, there's my two main compadres, KTX Brisket, and my main man, Zenith. Let's go to the Nani Support Group. Go ahead, you gotta do your joint. You gotta say all your tags, man. Say all your tags, man.
It's Brisket here. Vibes. Little vibes.
Nice.
Big Daddy Big Then, Thorfinn, whatever you want to call me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I feel you. All right. But welcome to the Nani Support Group. Today's episode, this is episode 7 of the Nani Support Group. And it's going to be a pretty small one because, our schedules are, really busy. So we're just going to run through some of these topics, such as, of course, my Black History fact. I can never forget about that because, yes, even though we are past the month of February, Black History is always every day, in my opinion.
Every day.
We're also going to talk about the combined forces of Funimation and Crunchyroll. Has been official. Also, we're going to talk about the Dr. Stone's last chapter that was released today, Sunday. So you got that as well. We're just kind of going to wrap it up from there, though. So let's start with our Black History facts. I'm going to do this nice little shout out to Ariel Johnson. I probably butchered her name, but she's the owner of Amalgam Comic and Coffee Shop. She's the first Black woman on the East Coast to own a comic shop. She opened the shop back in 2014 or was it 2015?
2014.
I think it was 2014 when she opened up the shop, but it's still there, thriving. I go there every once in a while. So if you're in the Philadelphia area and if you are in the Fishtown area, go visit that comic book shop. Very nice, very good. All right, so that's why mini Black History fact, and we're gonna go right into the news. Funimation content moving to Crunchyroll for world's largest anime library. World's largest anime library. Now, I'm gonna be clear with this.
That's lit.
It's lit. But I'm gonna say this though. It's the world's largest official, legal anime library. I ain't gonna say no sites or anything like that. I ain't gonna try to.
Yeah.
But I see some sites that had a pretty extensive, large library with tons of things you can just kind of click and it'll happen.
Free.
But this is something that, as I said, as a person who, it's just easier to go on Crunchyroll and watch an anime without worrying about your computer getting AIDS or your phone getting AIDS, and having a bunch of ads just pop up on your shit. So with this, this is something I've been waiting to happen. Funimation and Crunchyroll, finally combine their libraries together. It was something that was bound to happen, even though the two companies were kind of they were sort of separated at one point. But and think about it is, who owns this? Well, it's Sony. Sony actually owns this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sony. Yeah, I was reading about that.
Sony actually owns all of this.
But they're trying to get out the game, man.
No, what? Well, these days, so you trying to get out the game,
managing it.
Okay.
Because the way it's combining, at least that's how the article I read sounded.
Yeah.
They were Sony's trying to, kind of consolidate some things.
But
but it's still lit though.
Oh yeah,
it is.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I think it's lit.
Now, I don't think they have any right now. You can still go on Funimation. You can still go on Crunchyroll. Like I said, I own both Funimation and Crunchyroll, right? And now that they're combining, I'm wondering, listen, one of y'all motherfuckers gonna stop charging me.
Real shit.
One of y'all motherfuckers gonna stop charging me, okay? And I want all Like, listen, I don't really don't listen because like the way how I look at it, I always looked at Funimation as like you go there for the dub content. You go to Funimation for the dub content. You go to Crunchyroll for the authentic like Japanese like simulcast type of thing. But now that they're combining, and I noticed that Crunchyroll has been doing a lot of dubs lately.
Yeah.
And that's like I said, that's probably based on the part of like Funimation being a huge role behind that. I'm glad they are going to combine everything because it says right here. Let's see. This also means new series in upcoming spring season, the biggest on record. Stay tuned. Beyond will only be streamed on Crunchyroll moving forward. Funimation will only add new episodes of continuing series, which means Funimation users will want to move to Crunchyroll account as soon as possible. That's just telling me right there that they're going to get rid of the Funimation streaming service. That's just telling me right there.
Yeah.
And for the only reason why I got Funimation to begin with, because when Ranking of Kings came out, it was only on Funimation, and then I have it on Crunchyroll. And now that it's on Crunchyroll now, it's kind of like...
Did they only have the dub when it was like that, or?
No, they had the sub.
You had the sub?
Yeah, Funimation had the sub. It was simulcast. It had the sub on there. So it's like, I'm actually fine with that. Another piece of this article says that's why now as a welcome to new Crunchyroll family, Funimation was that Wakaname and and Verve subscribers can get a special deal for 60 days. Oh, that's some bullshit. So if you already have a Funimation, if you don't have Crunchyroll but you have Funimation, to join Funimation, they're going to give you a special deal for 60 days of Crunchyroll Premium for free. Over the next few days, qualified Funimation, Wakaname, and Verve subscribers will receive an email with their unique link to redeem. With an announcement this big, we know there are bound to be questions, and then they go through. That's bullshit. I don't have to say that is bullshit. Like if this is a big merger, if you don't have Crunchyroll, right? But you do have Funimation, shouldn't it just be free? Shouldn't they just like add you onto the Crunchyroll joint like automatically?
Yeah, I agree.
They should. That's how it should go.
I'm just saying
that's how it should go.
That's out
They're
of pocket.
making it more difficult. Yeah,
they are making it. Wow, wow, bro. Listen, I'm gonna just say right now, if you see this is the reason why motherfuckers pirate. I'm not gonna sit here on this podcast and tell people to pirate. I'm not gonna say that. All right.
Yeah. But this is why.
This is but this is the reason here.
That's not the reason why people pirate.
Nah, for real. No, it is like these are. Here's the thing.
Access is the reason, bro.
Accessibility is a reason. Like this kind of, I mean, like I don't want to like really stay. I really want to
pirate. It's not accessible. Like it's not that accessible. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? If it's not that accessible?
Like you pirate it or you go watch it on a site. Like you got to deal with all this extra shit. Like that's not accessible.
I mean, you got to deal with it. But if put like this, I noticed for a long time in Crunchyroll, there were things that I wanted to watch that wasn't on Crunchyroll, and there was no way for me to get it on a legal basis. I'm not going to say where I get. Hold on. I'm just saying, like real shit. Like they have like so currently right now they're saying Crunchyroll was going to have the world's largest anime library, and I meant what I said at the very beginning when I said that legally they do. There are animes out there that is on point that's not on Crunchyroll. And that's because, like I said, it doesn't go under the Crunchyroll guidelines. Hell, even the fact, like I said, you might like people might turn their nose up against it, but even hentai should have a legalized place where people can go to and watch it. If it's accessible. You see what I mean? It's like I said, with today's world, it's about accessibility, and that's what it is. If I can't access it, then I'm gonna go to other means to access it. This also goes down to what Nintendo's doing as well. Like I said, I'm not condoning illegal activities, But these are some of the reasonings behind this, though. Like some people are like, "Yo, why do I have to? Now I have to get rid of my Funimation." Like I'm just saying, if you only have Funimation and not Crunchyroll, there's some people that say I can't have both. I'm just gonna have one or the other. So they go with Funimation, right? And now that they're merging, they're telling them, "Oh, you're gonna have a special deal where you can get it for 60 days for free," right? But it's like, what about your library? What about your library of anime that you have on Funimation? Would that be transferred over to Crunchyroll? They didn't say that on here.
Nope.
Yeah, that's the thing right there.
You know what I mean? And like, the thing about it is like, depending on the tier that you have on Crunchyroll, it could be more than what you're paying on Funimation.
Yeah.
They're not even telling you. They're not even telling you how much you're paying right now.
So people who are using Crunchyroll, because I never used Funimation often, just because I don't watch a lot of dubbed stuff, right? So I never really I just stuck to all the.
I mean, Funimation have sub. Stuff. They have sub too.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Yeah, Funimation have sub too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. It's just the fact that Funimation deals with anything that Funimation does. You see what I mean? Yep. So like in Funimation, you're not going to get Naruto in Funimation because Funimation don't do the dub or doesn't deal with Naruto. That's Viz Media that does that. You know?
Yep.
That's Viz Media that does that. You know, but Crunchyroll will have that. They have the licensing to show Naruto or anything that Viz Media would do. You think
they're buying that from Viz. Yeah.
Exactly. So I mean, like I said, I'm glad that they are doing it, but it's just certain things on here that's just like kind of like, damn, like, yo, y'all really could have just helped out motherfuckers who either have Verve or Funimation, you know, and if they have to move over towards, you know, Funimation, you know, it should be free.
And flawless, seamless transition type.
Yeah, it should be, you know.
And it's kind of wild in this day and age that companies don't do that because, like, with the technology, we know it can happen because we see other people do it. Yep. Some people really just don't feel like it, bro, and it's that simple.
Yep. And then you have some people that just say, "Fuck it, I don't feel like paying for shit, so I'm just gonna pirate that joint." You got some people that just like that, you know. Yeah. I feel, but like I said, the whole pirating thing kind of stems also for video games as well, which like in another day I'll talk about that, but not today.
Even with pirating, bro, I think a lot of it has to do with quality too. Because, dude, video games now, right? They get released all the time. A lot of media gets released kind of like half-assed, you know, these days. You know, and a lot of people like to try it out. Because I know people who will pirate games, but then they'll buy it once they realize, okay, this is something that I'm actually going to play. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Yeah, because, like, you know, you pay for a subscription for, you know, maybe one show you want to watch, one or two shows. You know, do you want to try those two shows out? You know, maybe a little, or do you want a full send? You know, that could go through a lot of people's minds too. Or people who don't have internet for streaming and shit, like stuff like that.
Yeah. So next we're gonna go into we're going to talk about our next topic, which will be the final chapter of Dr. Stone. I actually like kind of fell off on Dr. Stone, so I really wasn't keeping up with it. But actually seeing it today, and I'll just happen like just I was basically reading up on Demon Slayer. I basically was reading the arc after. I was reading the arc after the second season, after the Red Light District arc.
Doing a little refresher course.
Yeah, just a little refresher course. But and then it just kind of came up, and it was like, oh, final issue or final chapter of Dr. Stone. I'm like, oh shit, damn, they ended it right now. Like, damn, that's crazy though. But I mean, for what I read, Dr. Stone is on point. I like the premise of that anime. Yeah, it is very interesting. You know, and now that I know that they're ending their series, they ended the series. This is my perfect time to go jump in there and just start binging it and reading it. Because another manga ended like quite recently, which was Fire Force. And yeah, Fire Force ended, and it was confirmed. Like Fire Force, like it was confirmed that it is a prequel to Soul Eater. So
Really?
yeah, so that's that. Also, like I said, I need to jump back in to read Fire Force again. Like I said, I want to go back and jump into it, but it's not a Shonen Jump manga,
Really?
so I
Holy
have to.
shit!
I gotta find other
Yeah,
means to go read it though. But
I have
yeah,
to go. I have to finish that.
yeah. Now, like I said, the anime is still going. I think they haven't. I think they did announce their third season. I think Fire
Let's
Force
see.
should be on third season, right? Right, Zen? Zen, you there?
I think it is.
I think
It should be
so.
on their third. Yeah.
Fire
Plus,
Force.
I'm really far behind.
Yeah.
They should be on
Okay.
there.
Yeah. I mean, I think it
Yeah.
is confirmed. Yeah. So it is confirmed. Oh yeah, yeah. They been
Sorry, I
confirmed
was
that.
on a call, guys.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
No problem.
But yeah. Fire Force. Like I said,
Yeah,
Fire
Fire
Force
Force
is
is
in
the
it as
prequel
well.
to
Soul Eater.
Soul Eater.
Mm.
I don't want to
Yeah.
spoil nothing because Brandon doesn't watch or read anything, so I won't
Yeah.
spoil.
Looks
well,
so
well, like
familiar.
you don't want to. Well, like I said, we're not trying to spoil anything for the anime watchers either.
Mm.
But like I said, the third season is confirmed, and like I said, that's what it is right there. Um, but yeah, but like seeing, like I said, it just really shows that like seeing certain animes and mangas and when they end, it is kind of shocking a little bit because just
Mhm.
because like I said, I'm still like I said, and I think what it is, we are spoiled in the West. I'm talking more so in the West than over in Japan because I know they, like I said, there's mangas and everything that goes in and out like fast. Like you
Yeah.
get like
Yeah.
sometimes you got a manga that only has like a 10 month or a 10 month lifespan or even a month lifespan. You know,
That's it.
so yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like to them like that's simple though. But to here though, we're used to like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z,
Years and years.
Bleach. We get years. Like, One Piece is still going on. That's been going out. That's been out since the manga been out since '97. So it's
Yeah.
like the manga been out in '97. The anime been running since 1999. So that's a forever thing.
Crazy. One Piece is old. It's older than all my siblings.
That is insane, insane
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah.
So going into something now, I know I didn't really mention this though, but I just happened just to run across this. The list of the spring season of anime. And look, I gotta say this in April because that's normally when the spring season happens for anime for the anime season. The one anime I'm really looking forward to, man, that's coming out in April, is Rise of the Shield Hero season 2, and I can't wait for that. I
Shield
can't wait
Hero.
for that. Yes, Rising of a
Started
Shield
it. I
Hero.
haven't committed though.
Look, you need to
Yeah.
commit to that. Okay, it comes out April 7th. April
April
7th.
7th.
All right. Also, what kind of caught me out surprised that caught me like out of nowhere with this one because I wasn't really expecting that. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's not April 7th. It got in April. What's coming out April 7th? What kind of caught me out of nowhere was was that Comey Can't Communicate season 2, which was the anime that was released last year in the fall on Netflix. Now I'm not sure if the Netflix is going to have it on there, like as far as like, but it looks like it's going to be in syndication, like in April, and it's like, damn, like did we just completed like the second season? Like, that's kind of came up kind of fast because there's some more animes that I've been waiting for. Uh,
That are
for
older.
that's kind of like, damn, like I kind of want them to, I know they're coming out soon, but they ain't coming out fast enough to my
Yeah,
liking.
yeah.
They ain't coming out
Yeah.
fast enough to my liking.
You gonna have to do recaps.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I'm so far I'm looking at the list. There's only really two that I'm like really eyeing.
Really honest.
Yeah. I mean, overall, I feel like when it comes down to anime seasons, the best time for me when you get all the like, good top tier anime coming out will either be in the fall. For some reason, fall is always that year. It's always that time when you're like,
They know
yo,
everybody's inside, man. It's cozy season, you know. You know, you get your hot chocolate, you get a snack, you binge some anime.
Binge some anime. That's what it is, man.
Dude, what's that one on? I saw it on my Crunchyroll homepage, and I started it. It's about the guy. He has the little mushroom arrows, like shit. You know
Yeah,
what?
the mushroom arrows.
I could
Hold
just
on.
look this up.
I'm on Crunchyroll right now. Hold on, let me check out what you.
Crunchyroll. Yeah, it's like a wasteland type scenario, but it's surprisingly like emotional and kind of,
Huh.
you know, it's well written. Let me see. This is crazy because I should just. I haven't watched it on
Oh
my.
wow. I'm on my Crunchyroll right now. They already
Yeah.
started moving over animes from
Oh,
Funimation. I'm looking.
yeah,
Yeah,
they on it, bro.
yeah, they on it already. Yeah. So I mean, listen. Uh, if you don't have a Crunchyroll and you want to go through legal aspect of watching anime, just go ahead and get yourself a Crunchyroll now. Get rid of your Funimation and just hop on over to
That shit
Crunchyroll.
in the trash.
You know, like it's because you know what, it's kind of like not to go back to that topic though, but what kind of like what kind of like emphasize the fact that this is the reason why people like like pirate, right?
Hmm.
And there's the anime that came out last season, and I was actually surprised that Crunchyroll picked it up because there've been, like I said, there's been other animes such as um God, what was that? It was the anime where um interview like where these guys, they go around brothels and they're interviewing like the brothels with the monsters in it. I can't think of the name of that anime on top of my
Oh
head.
man, you got me, bro.
God, I can't think of the name of that anime. But thing about it is they did a dub for that,
Mm.
right? Crunchyroll was gonna broadcast the anime, right? But they decided against it because it was like, oh, it's too etchy, it's too this, like oh, it's men going around sleeping with other women kind of thing, right? But it's like that wasn't even the point of the anime. But it's the fact that like y'all took that out, y'all don't want people watching it, right? So there's no real legal beings, or no real legal way of watching it over in the West, right? Go for the same thing with Redo of a Healer.
Mm.
You can't watch Redo of a Healer on Crunchyroll. And not even the edited version of that. You can't do that. You know?
Yeah.
But this one anime called World in Harem, right? I read some of the manga chapters, and the premise of that is basically the entire male population has came down with this disease that basically killed off majority of the male population. There was only a few men that was able to basically be frozen, and then in the near distant future they was be able to awaken and basically try to repopulate the earth with a bunch of basically the world, like this virus or disease didn't affect females. So now the whole world is basically populated by all females, and it's very rare to have a male. And this, like in this anime though, like as soon as the man came on board, like everybody just on their top tier horniness, like even to the
Yeah.
point where women was literally raping men.
Yeah.
Now the like I said, here's the thing: it's on Crunchyroll, but it's heavily edited
Because of how horny it is.
because of how horny it is. And again, it's like, okay, they have this anime up here, but they didn't put interview and interspecies. Was it interview and interspecies something? Why can't I think of that name? But they don't have
For
that, and
what?
they don't have and they also don't have
What,
uh
bestiality? Is that what you're
no,
talking
that's not Beastie. Yeah, hold on. It's an anime. Let's see. Uh, uh, let's see. Interview. Not interview. Let's see. Interview. Interspecies. I can't think of the name of it. But I mean, like basically, like they'll you get the sense of what what it's about though. But think about it though, is even in even like I said, they have this one anime on here, right? World in Harem with that type of premise, but yet you don't get Redo of a Healer. Like, do Redo and Healer have like really graphical things? Yes, it do. Does it have extreme violence? Yes, it do. Does it have rape in it? Yes, it do. But like I said, that's not what drives the story. What drives the story is the actual, like, it's basically like a revenge.
Yeah.
You're looking at it because of the revenge aspect. You're looking at it because it's like, yo, the main character has been they've been extremely abused, and now you're seeing him get his redemption. Why is that not why is that not on Crunchyroll? You know what I mean?
Because I think because there's so many kids, it's the parental control.
Okay, if it's parental
All right,
control, right? Hold on, here's
you
the
gotta
thing.
look at it like, all right, what if you're someone, right, and you just seen that, like you walk in on your kid and they're just watching.
Yo, like that you're that's the same argument as video games with kids playing Grand Theft Auto and shit like that. That's just parents got to take their fucking responsibility of, hey, if you don't want your child looking at stuff, right? If you don't want your
Yeah.
child looking at crazy stuff, then you're gonna have to, you as a parent gonna have to put in that legwork and not prevent that. You could do what you could do, and like I said, they got this thing they got World and Harem rated at TV 14. So if you're that afraid of like kids and stuff like that going to see this type of material, right? Why you put it down to TV 14? Put it as MA,
Yeah.
or just say, yo, adults only.
Adults only.
Yeah, like adults only, and then and then like I said, in order for you to actually look at this type of content, it have to filter it. So it's like if you have an account and you're under a certain age, and you try clicking on it, it says, hey, you cannot do this. Now, are there ways to work around it? Of course, there are ways to work around it. But the company themselves have done the job. Just like us, like I said, just like us as being expected. What is our main goal? Main goal is documentation and making sure that our asses is covered. Am I right or am I right? Like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
so it's like, so it's like if you have to be 18 years old to view this content, and I put a blocker saying you're not 18, but if they make an account and pretend they're not 18, that's not on me. That's on them. I did what I needed to do.
Yeah, you're not wrong, bro. Yeah.
You know, like I said, it's like I said, it's crazy, and it's like this show has been like review bombed stuff like that. But this is like I said again, going back to what I said at the beginning about pirating and stuff like that. I'm not condoning piracy, but it's like these are the reasons, and this is accessibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
accessibility. Like, that's what it boils down to. You know, but that's just my 2 cents on that. That's my 2 cents though.
Yeah.
But
No, you're right.
let's move on and let's talk a little bit about Ranking of Kings because it sounds like you have caught up.
Me? Well, catch up. Let's see. Catch up for me is, let's see, who just they got stat. All right, so I'm at the part of Ranking of Kings where they're Voji's homie,
Uh huh.
right? Ate the brother who's immortal,
Okay.
and he got cut up, right? So he's in that dream state,
Gotcha.
right? Like that's where I am in Ranking of Kings, right?
Okay. All
But
right.
my guy is you know, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're on that
It's a
part.
beautiful
All right.
show. Beautiful
But
show. Yeah.
overall, like I said, it's still a beautiful show. It's very captivating. I mean, that's not the latest. That wasn't the latest episode, but
Yeah, that isn't right.
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
no,
I
it's
was
not.
like, yeah, I
But
definitely got like one
like I
more.
said, you're on that cusp. You're right. I think latest episode is episode 20.
20?
Yeah, you might be
Okay.
on
I'm
19.
probably,
You're on
yeah,
19.
yeah.
Yeah,
Probably like one away.
yeah, you're
I
like one
try to
away.
take my time with it because every time I get to the last episode, right, I really crave it, bro. Like I
You,
love that
you know what?
story,
That's basically a really smart way of handling like I call
bro.
I call that mostly like the anime blues because it's like when
Yeah,
you're so
bro.
invested in a series and if especially
Like,
like once you caught up, you're just like,
yeah, bro.
hmm.
And you know the crazy part? When I got used to watching things week to week, it would blow my mind, bro. they tell me, oh, this won't be back for another like 3 months, or we'll be back next year. It's like, what the fuck do you mean next year,
What do you want
bro?
us to do till then?
I'll be gone, bro. I'll find another you. You know, you never do, but you know,
Oh man,
the threat is there. You know,
threat is there.
that's going crazy, bro. It'd be
Nice,
like, yo, I'll see you next summer.
nice. Well, you know, like I said, I know, like I said, I know that exact feeling though when it comes down to stuff like that. Because
Yeah,
I
bro.
mean, like I said, it gets rough. Like that definitely gets rough, especially like look, me as a manga reader, like that happens to me like a lot. Like me reading like Kaiju number 8, even the new manga, which I highly recommend reading so far. There's 2 chapters out, which is Earthchild. Very unique.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a very unique story in the way
Mm.
how they're portraying the story. I highly recommending that those 2 mangas right there, Kaiju number 8 and Earthchild. And then when it comes down to anime, because now like I said, we're going down to the subject of what are we watching. So I'm going
Yeah.
so more like what are we watching, what am I reading. So far, what my take though, I'm still running through the 3rd season, and yes, I said it. I'm running through the 3rd season of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon? And like I said, I
Wait,
got
where's the third season? What has all the seasons? Because
what you
I
mean?
think the dungeon. How to pick? It's wrong. It's
It's
not
only three
wrong.
seasons.
It's only 3, right?
Yeah, it's only
Is
three
it all
seasons.
on Crunchyroll?
Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll. It's on Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was wondering, bro. Because
yeah.
yeah, that's that shit too.
So like, got that. Episode 5 just dropped for Shenmue the animation. I recommend that, especially like I say if you never played the game, watch the anime. I love the story, but I do not recommend playing the game because it's so outdated. If you haven't played it if you haven't played Shenmue back in 2001, 2002, around that era, you're not gonna like it. If you want something similar to that Yakuza, I mean, not Yakuza. If you want something similar to that game, like to that type of style, but more refined, I would recommend Yakuza. And hell, if 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 they ever did a Yakuza anime, oh, best believe I'm all on that.
You're in
I'm
there.
all on that. But and the last thing I'm recommending as far as me watching is, of course, and I cannot, I gotta watch the latest episode of that My Dress Up Darling. Definitely have to watch that.
Yeah.
Also in movie theaters because I did see the Batman.
That's what I gotta see next.
Yes, go see it. It is a 3-hour movie, but it doesn't feel like a 3-hour movie.
It's a 3-hour movie, but it doesn't feel like one.
Yes, yes, it
Okay.
definitely keeps your attention. So go see the Batman. It is a good Batman movie. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys. And also, before I end my little piece on what to watch, I've actually decided because I was actually reading up on a story about this, and I was like, "Holy crap!" Like, I didn't know. I really didn't know it went down bad though. But I am not going to watch the next Aquaman movie. I'm not going to the movies to see that.
Nope.
And
Did
that's
you watch
because
it?
no, that's
Yeah.
because of Amber Heard.
Oh,
If you look up the story between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, you'll understand why I'm not gonna watch this movie. And all like I said, it is because of Amber Heard. Like she really got this man. She really got Johnny Depp fired. she really got Johnny. Yeah,
that was the X, right?
yeah. She got my man
Yeah, she's
Johnny Depp.
wrong.
She got my man Johnny Depp fired over false accusations, and then literally like try to play off like she's the victim, and Johnny Depp like
Yeah,
you know
didn't she actually put shit like on his pillow or
yeah,
something?
yeah,
She's
she was
wild,
wild. She was
bro.
wild. She was the
Yeah,
abuser. And like I said, and the fact that she, like I said, even though she outed and said yes, she was very abusive toward Johnny Depp, she still get to keep her job and got to keep her role in the
yeah. No
Aquaman
one gave
movie.
a shit.
Yeah,
No one gave a
and no one
shit.
gives a shit. So with that being said, even though yes, I do like Aquaman, Aquaman is one of my favorite DC heroes. I will not support that movie because she is in it, and I'm not supporting any movie that she's in because
Just
of that.
cause
Just cause.
premise alone.
So that's the only way you can get her x'd out or get her out of there is for you not to vote with your money. Vote with your wallets. You know, that's the only way for you to do
Exactly.
that. Vote with your wallet. You
Yep.
know.
That's the only way, bro. Yep.
But so
Aquaman, though, I watched the one that everyone said was bad, bro.
what? The last
Huh?
movie?
Yeah, I watched the one. Yeah.
The last movie wasn't bad. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that movie. But like you said, I'm not watching the movie. I'm not watching the latest one because Amber Heard is in it, and I'm not. You know, I'm definitely not down with what she for what she done. You know, I'm not down
Yeah.
for that.
She's,
You know,
she's wild, bro.
yeah, she wildin' on that.
100%.
You know, um, but like I said, well, we're gonna reach the ending marks here. So,
Hey,
hey, brisket, man.
come through the Elden Ring, bro. That's what you
Come through.
should do.
Yo, look, I'm about to boot up the Elden Ring now. You
That's
know,
what you should do,
bro.
bro.
Like,
That's
yo,
what
like,
I'm
hey,
saying.
people out there, people out in the world. You know,
Yeah.
Elden Ring. I'm telling you, Elden Ring. You
Hey,
gonna
if you
you
ever
gonna put in
watch
that work.
Berserk, you know, you should play Elden Ring. You know, you get to live like guts. Not
I,
to say that
you know what?
living like
To be
guts is a
honest,
good thing.
playing Elden Ring, it is definitely a love child between Bloodborne and Dark Souls. Because like, it definitely gives you the option, like, do you want to use your shield, or you just want to go in and roll around and dodge? I love that
Yeah,
option,
yeah.
that's what I love about Bloodborne. Bloodborne, like, it was no shields in Bloodborne except for that one like raggedy shield. It was just a joke, but yeah, doing rolling around and stuff like that, yo, that's my thing. I like rolling around.
Yeah, dodging, bro. And to be honest, they balance it so well in this game. It's like, yo, you can roll around all you want sometimes, right? And
Yeah.
you will not get away, my guy.
Nah, you won't. You won't.
They will catch your ass. They will catch your ass, bro. It's a great balance. It's
Oh
a
yeah,
it's a it's a labor of love when you finally complete the game.
it is
You know, there's like 8 characters or something like to perfect it with, you know. So
definitely. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode 9 support group. We'll be back again on Wednesday this time because I know the last Wednesday, stuff came up and you know I kind of missed my marker to do it. So today was the only opening I could be able to do this recording. But you can find me at Unqualified Gamer on YouTube, which this will be up on. You can also find me on Twitch. Unqualified Gamer again. Underscore in between the unqualified and gamer, where I'll be pretty much streaming sometimes Elden Ring, and I might be streaming some horror games, maybe such as you know, maybe a little bit of
uh,
Summer '58. You know,
okay,
maybe
yeah.
I might stream that. You know, but yeah, nah. You like I said, you'll
Look it
find it
up.
in the description below, where I can find you. And Zen had to step out for a bit, but
Yep, yep.
make sure you like I said his link to his website will be in the description as well. Go check out his merch. You know, makes great apparel. Zenith X
Great
official.
apparel.
You know,
Super comfortable.
and also a quick shout out to my sister because she makes candles. Philadelphia Candle
Ooh,
Company. Go check
okay.
her out. She got her website as well. I will put that link in the description as well. Go check out her list of Philadelphia scented candles because they do smell good. I got a few of them. I got a few of them right
Yeah.
now. I'm about
Everyone
to.
likes everyone likes a good smell in the
Everybody
house. You know?
love a good smell.
Nice
So
smell.
that's it for the shots though. We will see y'all in the next episode. With that being said, this is the Unqualified Gamer and my main man KTF Brisket and Zenith. We are out of here.
Juices.
Peace.